name's Gabe, and welcome to Just a Sip. Today I'll be showing you how to make an Irish flag shot, but a remix version of it that I came up with because I looked up the original version of it, and that involves creme de menthe, Bailey's Irish cream, and then Grand Marnier. And I didn't think I'd really like the flavor combination of that. I know I don't like Bailey's Irish cream because it has chocolate notes, and to me the mint and orange just didn't seem like it would go all too well together. I could be wrong. This is obviously just a personal preference of mine, but I came up with my own version of it. So I'm gonna talk about what is in it. And the whole premise and idea of the shot is for it to look like an Irish flag. So you need to have the orange, white, and green coloration. So I had to think about that, but the first spirit we're gonna be using is a melon liqueur. I have Midori, but there's other options out there that are cheaper, like Mr. Boston, so you can go with that. It shouldn't change the taste too much, but it's just preference really. Next, you're gonna need DiSarno Velvet Cream. This one, I don't think there's really any alternatives to, so you're gonna wanna get this one because I didn't, as I said, I don't like Bailey's, so I didn't want to use Bailey's, but I wanted to still use a cream-based one. So this is what I went with. And I'll kind of talk about that a little, why I went specifically with this one. And then you're gonna want a peach vodka that's orange, obviously, so you can make the flag. And I went with Deep Eddy Peach. I didn't really know much about it, but I looked up, had good reviews, so I'm excited. And these two play really well together because DiSarno is an amaretto and it has apricot notes, and peach is a stone fruit and apricot's a stone fruit, so they go well together. And this is gonna be a layered shot, so I'm gonna show you the technique of layering. You're gonna need a bar spoon to do that, but I'll show you how to do layering because it's obviously a really important part of it because you want the separation of it and it will affect the taste. I know in like cocktails, because you're drinking at the bottom and going up, I don't know if it's gonna affect it too much in a shot, but we'll see. I could be proven wrong. As I said, it's my first time making this. I don't know if I said it was my first time, but this is my first time making this. It's my first time making a layered shot. So we'll see if you taste the different parts at separate times. But let's get into making it. Generally, when you layer a drink, you're gonna wanna have the densest liquid at the bottom and then work your way up from there. Midori and the cream are gonna be similar, so we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed it goes well. And you're also gonna want to make these relatively equal. You may not be able to. I may not, we'll see. If you need to, you can always pour lower when you're first doing it. But yeah, let's get into it. So start with Midori here. Yeah, I'd say it's about a third, maybe a little more. I'm eyeballing this. Can't really measure it because this is a 2-ounce shot. So now we're gonna, for this, you're gonna want to put your bar spoon in there, and you're gonna want to pour off the back of it, like so, slowly, so it layers. There we go. As you can see, since it's a little more denser, it didn't layer as nice as I would like it to, but you kind of get the gist, mostly. And then top it off with the orange here. There we go. Thought that'd be a little bit darker on the top. It's not as dark as I would necessarily want it orange-wise. It looks, I guess, darker in the bottle than it does in there. You can mostly tell it's an Irish flag, hopefully. Hey, still looks decent. What it really matters about is taste. Let's go. Salute. Okay. not to pat myself on the back here, but it's a pretty good shot. As you can see in my face, it may not look like it. I'm not too big of a not too big of a shot fan. I'm more of a slow kind of sipping drink, but that's really good, I'd say. You get a lot of that peach obviously first, since it is on top. So I was a bit wrong with that oh, it doesn't really matter as much since it's shinier, it's going like that, but that hits your tongue first, and then you definitely get a Midori finish, and Dishonored, you get that kind of mixed in there as well. But I'd say the peach really punches you first, and then you get that little ending with that Midori. Dishonored, as I said, not too big of a taste component in it. I think if you got rid of it, it would not taste good. Obviously, the shot would make no sense. But I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and if any of you guys end up trying this shot, I'd love to hear your feedback about it in the comment section below. Peace.